with it. I'm gonna do 3 at the same time. I have the skills. Blood Feud versus Submission versus Forensic Nightmare. These are 3 craftable SMGs that you can get currently in Destiny 2. Current season is the Blood Feud Season of Plunder. Submission is the raid weapon that you get from can't remember the name of it, but it's the Witch Queen raid in the pyramid. Chat, you're gonna tell me, and I'm gonna be mad that I can't remember it, so I'm gonna go look and tell you. It's somewhere over there. Vow of the Disciple. I did it. Vow of the Disciple submachine gun. And then Forensic Nightmare is the Witch Queen craftable submachine gun. You can get this one from Witch Queen, the DLC, or the expansion. Do some things, craft it up, you know, sauce it up, and you can build them. You can build all 3 of these if you get out of the Deep Sight Resident versions to get the blueprint unlocked, the crafting recipe, the pattern. The pattern unlocked. There's so many words, chat, in the words of the world. So, Blood Feud is a 750 RPM kinetic stasis weapon. Submission, 900 RPM kinetic primary. And Forensic Nightmare, kinetic stasis, 600 RPM. So we got different RPMs. Forensic Nightmare and Blood Feud are not perfectly vertical in the recoil direction. I do notice that Submission is perfectly vertical, and I've seen a lot of people using Submission for PvE. It looks wonderful. Looking at the stats, Submission's handling, crazy. Stability is really good too. Range on the Forensic Nightmare is better though. Forensic Nightmare's got a beat on range. Blood Feud has more impact, but Forensic Nightmare, especially the RPM and the impact, you know, 750s have 22, 900s have 15, and 600s have 25. Although the Pizzicato had 20. Where's my Pizzicato? Pizzicato had 20 impact. Pizzicato has more impact than the Submission. Interesting. I didn't know you could do that. I guess that doesn't affect the damage though. Forensic Nightmare, good aim assist. They all have. Blood Feud's got bad aim assist, but the other 2 are okay. Blood Feud's got really bad stability, but I didn't notice it being a problem when I was using it. Really what it comes down to is perks and how easy are they to get. Submission may be more difficult. I do remember at one point people complaining that it's too hard to get Deep Sight Resonant raid weapons. I don't know. I haven't done it. So, I do know that this gun looks really cool, and the play that I've seen of it looks real good. So they are all craftable. I would lean into handling on Forensic Nightmare. Submission looks like it needs some reload speed, but make a reload build on your subclass and you don't have to do it, and you could go more range or something. I think pushing the range out on Submission might be useful, because it looks like it does everything else pretty well. Forensic Nightmare needs more handling. That one does feel clunky. It's slower though too, so it feels clunky that way. All right, perks are really where it's going to be at. I like Blood Feud for the melee builds because it's got Pugilist and Swashbuckler. Pugilist is new. Submission has Subsistence. Go away. Subsistence, so that's nice, and it's got Sleight of Hand. Final blows with weapons or abilities while this weapon is stowed cause increased handling stability and reload for a short duration. Interesting. Haven't seen that perk. It does have Overflow. Overflow would be really cool on this one. So I like that. Bait and Switch. Deal damage with all equipped weapons within a short time to give this weapon a damage boost. Oof. Bait and Switch is nasty. Swashbuckler. You got Swashbuckler here. You could go Subsistence Bait and Switch or Subsistence Killing Wind. I like Killing Wind on SMG. Does have Soul Drinker. Gain health based on the number of hits before reloading. Feels like a good get you out of a bad situation SMG, and I like that. Forensic Nightmare, you do have some melee perks. It does have Kill Clip and Headstone. We like Kill Clip and Headstone a lot. I would do maybe Under Pressure Kill Clip for PvP on this one. I feel like it could PvP pretty good with that range. Encore, not a huge fan. We do have Encore on Blood Feud and Forensic Nightmare and Submission, so they've all got Encore. Do we like Encore on an SMG? Typically, I don't like Subsistence on SMGs, but I feel like with 37 in the mag, Submission may be a pretty good one for Subsistence, especially if you can throw backup mag on and get up to 41. Feels nice. Best roll on each. I would love a Pugilist Swashbuckler roll on Blood Feud. Submission, I'm going Overflow Bait and Switch. Forensic Nightmare. Grave Robber Swashbuckler would be good. Or maybe Slideways. No, I don't like Slideways. I like Slide Shot. Under Pressure Kill Clip if you're PvPing. If you're nasty. I like that. So what do you think, chat? Of these three, which one are you picking? Forensic Nightmare, Submission, Blood Feud. You can get all three and you can craft them all up. You can get all three of those pans going and sizzling. I don't know. Let me know in the comments which ones you pick, which one you like, which one is your favorite. And come by the stream sometime. I'm live right now. See you, bye.